Recently, drone footage from Ukraine's Kharkov region has shown a Russian Iskander-M ballistic missile system launching precision strikes to destroy a launcher from a Ukrainian Army HIMARS rocket artillery system. This closely coincided with a separate missile strike launched using the same system which destroyed multiple parts of a Ukrainain Air Force S-300 air defense system, which currently forms the backbone of its anti-aircraft missile network. The Russian Defense Ministry reported that the former strike resulted in the deaths of 10 Ukrainian personnel, while the latter caused the deaths of multiple operators, and alongside multiple launchers also destroyed at least one radar system. The Iskander-M system has played an increasingly central role in the Russian war effort, with a surge in production from 2023 having made supplies of ballistic missiles more readily available to intensify strikes. Iskander-M systems have been used to neutralize multiple high-value targets, with drone footage confirming the destruction of Ukraine's scarce Patriot surface-to-air missile systems on multiple occasions. The systems have also been used to attack the positions of both Western combatants supporting the Ukrainian war effort on multiple occasions, as well as key rail infrastructure and combat aircraft. In mid-October, 2025 drone footage showed the results of an Iskander-M strike launched against a drone launch site in Martovo, northeastern Ukraine, destroying up to 65 Lyut-class drones, 4 trucks and 5 launchers and causing approximately 30 Ukrainian casualties. Subsequently on November 7 an Iskander-M strike was launched on a Ukrainian drone regiment in the Kramatorsk-Druzhkovka direction of the disputed Donetsk region, causing major losses of personnel and equipment. One of the most significant recent successes attributed to the Iskander-M system was a recent strike on a Ukrainian awards ceremony, which neutralized several dozen of the Ukrainian armed forces' most elite personnel, causing an irrevocable loss. Although Ukraine fielded the largest network of advanced radar-guided surface-to-air missile systems in Europe before the outbreak of full-scale hostilities in February 2022, the Iskander-M's use of missiles with semi-ballistic trajectories and an ability to perform complex maneuvers during flight limited the effectiveness of Soviet-era variants of the S-300 to intercept them. Although Western analysts were initially optimistic that the MIM-104 Patriot system delivered from early 2023 by multiple NATO members would prove more capable of intercepting Iskander-M attacks, Ukrainian officers have frequently lamented the very limited ability of the system's intercept strikes. While the production of missiles for the Iskander-M system has continued to grow, and had reportedly seen output quintuple by as early as mid-2023, improvements to the system are reported by Ukrainian sources to have further reduced interception rates. In October 2025 an assessment made at Ukraine's Kyiv Scientific Research Institute of Forensic Expertise, KNDISE, has highlighted a significant surge in production of enhanced ballistic missile types for the Iskander-M to fulfill new Defense Ministry orders, with at least 7 variants the missile featuring different warheads, including high explosive fragmentation, cluster, and special types, assessed to be in production. In parallel to attacks on missile launchers and concentrations of high-value personnel, the Russian armed forces have also used the Iskander-M to target defense industrial facilities contributing to Ukraine's missile programs, with the targeting of 4 such facilities in mid-August causing a major setback to the Ukrainian Sapsan ballistic missile program. HIMARS rocket artillery systems like the one recently targeted have achieved multiple major successes against Russian forces, with one of the most notable successes achieved in the theater being a strike on January 1, 2023, which killed 89 Russian military personnel after hitting a temporary barracks in the disputed Donetsk region. The system's precision guidance capabilities have nevertheless frequently proven to be far from reliable against Russian frontline targets, due to the effective use of electronic warfare to protect such positions. The systems can be equipped with ATACMS ballistic missiles for such longer-ranged attacks, however, and have proven effective in striking targets further behind the front lines such as air defense systems and infrastructure. This has made HIMARS launchers high-priority targets for Russian Iskander-M missile attacks, with the limited ability of NATO members to resupply Ukrainian losses or its expended rockets and missiles, ensuring that such strikes can curb the threat to Russian forces. Pro-Russia analysts argue that these strikes expose the limitations of Western military aid to Ukraine. The HIMARS, while effective in hit-and-run tactics, lacks the mobility and protection to evade Russia's sophisticated intelligence and strike capabilities. Russia's ability to produce and deploy these systems at scale, despite sanctions, demonstrates resilient industrial might, with reports indicating over 492 Iskander launches in 2025 alone, maintaining pressure on Ukrainian forces. Moreover, the Iskander-M's dual capability for both conventional and nuclear warheads, though not used here, adds a strategic deterrent layer, forcing adversaries to reconsider escalatory moves. In broader terms, these operations validate Russia's doctrine of active defense, where preemptive strikes neutralize threats before they materialize, preserving Russian territorial integrity and operational freedom in regions like Donetsk and Kharkov. Critics from Ukraine and the West may downplay these successes as propaganda, but the released videos and consistent reports from multiple sources affirm the Iskander-M's dominance. As the conflict evolves, Russia's reliance on such advanced weaponry continues to shift the balance, proving that indigenous innovation trumps imported solutions. The Iskander-M not only destroys hardware but erodes enemy morale, signaling that US-backed systems are far from invincible against Russian precision firepower. In summary, the February 2026 strikes exemplify the Iskander-M's role as a game-changer: fast, accurate, and unstoppable. Russia's mastery of this technology ensures sustained superiority, protecting its interests and exposing the vulnerabilities in Ukraine's NATO-supplied arsenal.